What's up, everybody? Brian with Rustic Records here with your preview video for the much anticipated All Taylor drop. We're going to do a little bit of housekeeping before we get into the drop. I've got 9 different titles for you guys, and we're going to preview them all one by one. But be you a veteran or if this is your first time with us, I just want to cover a couple of things really quickly to help you guys get the most out of this and know exactly what to expect. All right, so let's start covering those. Number 1, drop is going to go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, Friday. The titles are all hidden until that time. You will not see them. You have to refresh the site at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then they're all going to appear for you. Number 2, to help you find this drop faster and easier, I'm going to have a drop tab on the site that says Taylor Swift Drop 6/23/23. Number 3, if you have never been on our site before, go on our site. Don't wait until right before the drop to have it be your first time, okay? Go on there, get familiar with it, navigate it, and get to know us as a business. Also, our site doesn't look like any other record website, and that's 1,000% intentional, okay? While you're there, browse the site, see what else we have to offer. You can preload a cart and it'll stay in your cart. And then when you refresh at 7, you can add your Taylor to it and get everything at once. Number 4, if you haven't checked out with us before, go on there ahead of time, build yourself a profile, have your name, your address, your phone number, your email, all that stuff loaded ahead of time so that you're ready to go and you can get in and out as fast as you can. Also, nothing is yours until you pay for it. Your cart won't drop things. It's never going to just automatically reset, but things can sell out from under you in the cart if you're not fast enough. And last, and perhaps most important, number 5, none of these are going to ship until next week, okay? It's very, very important that I'm upfront with you guys about that and that you know that going into this. I'm already out of town. Even at the time you're watching this, I left town on Thursday. I'm not coming back until Monday, all right? And even when I get there, I've already got about 65 or 70 orders already on the books that I've got to get processed and out the door before I can even start on the literal hundreds of Taylor orders that we're going to take from this drop. Also, in case you didn't know, we're a one-man shop. You're looking at the whole staff right here. It's just me. There's nobody else. So when you're talking that volume of order, it takes time. The only thing that I'm going to ask of you guys is if you're going to order, great, but please be patient, okay? I'm just asking that you not hit me on email asking when your order is going to ship, all right? I promise you, it's going to go out the door, but we're not Amazon and we're not trying to be. Things take a little bit of time, but this is the nature of a true small business, okay? And that's what you're supporting here. So that's important to make that distinction. So again, I'm just asking you to trust the process. I promise you, if you got a confirmation letter, you're going to get a record. And the more time you let me work, the faster it gets to you, okay? So with all that out of the way, let's get into the drop. So first up in our 9 title All Taylor drop is our original Speak Now restock. So about 3 weeks ago, we sold almost 1,000 of these in one night, which I know sounds crazy, but it's 100% true. Almost 1,000 in one night. But even with that many on hand, there were still a bunch of you guys that missed out on it. And I know that a lot of people are waiting for this restock, okay? And I have a fraction of what I had last time. First up, though, is the original Speak Now restock. In relation to that, though, I want to show you guys one other thing. You're going to see some stuff on the site with these Taylor titles, and in general, even with other titles that are marked bump crease. That is in relation to the sleeve. It is going to have a bump or a crease in it. So this record, you can see, corner's a little bent, got the bump, got the crease. That's going to be a bump crease. But those are always sold at a discount for you, okay? It's going to say it in the main title in square brackets. Bump crease, okay? It's there in plain sight. So just be sure of what you're ordering, okay? Because I'm not going to swap things around. If I accidentally, I bought a bump crease, I didn't mean to. Can you trade it out for me? Nope, I'm not going to do that. What you buy is what you get. So just make sure you know exactly what you're adding to your cart and if the title says bump crease or not. And if it does, that's what it means. Some are going to be a little bit worse than this. Some are going to be a little bit less, but there's just going to be some kind of a sleeve imperfection. All right. So again, if it's your first time with this, I just want you to know what that means. Next up, record number 2, Original Fearless Platinum Edition. Not a lot of these to go around, probably around 30. So be fast on that one if you're looking for it. Records 3 and 4 are the same title, 1989. But we've got the US 89, which is distinguished by the TS, like US. And then we have the European edition, which is distinguished by it actually saying Taylor Swift on it, okay? So the question is always, what's the difference between the US pressing and the EU pressing or the European pressing? And the answer is nothing. I just showed it to you. It's whether or not it says TS or Taylor Swift. It's the exact same album. It's the exact same track listing. The only other thing that's different is the price. The EU pressing, the European one, costs more because it's an import, and that takes money to get things across the pond. But there are a lot of collectors that want both versions in their collection, okay? So, again, records 3 and 4, US 89, European 89. Record number 5, Evermore. In the green, the question is always whether or not it's the translucent or the opaque green. And I apologize, I can never keep it straight, which is the one that everyone's looking for that they did first. But it's not that one. It's not the one that everyone's looking for. It's the one that's been in mass production. This is what it's going to be. If you are looking for Evermore still, though, in the green, I only have 3. Be fast on that one. Record number 6, Folklore. The In the Trees cover, but this is the gold version of it, okay? The original one was beige. We're kind of the ones that actually broke the news about the gold version of it even existing. So I didn't discover that. Credit where credit is due, though. It was another Swiftie that brought it to my attention who wanted to see if I could help her get it. She was in Germany, and she's the one that brought that to my attention, but we're kind of the ones that broke that news to everybody that there was even such a thing as a gold-toned Folklore in this cover. So that is still what we have, all right? I do have one copy that I opened just enough to pull the sleeve out and verify that it was the gold one, so it is still a brand new record. I'm going to sell it at normal price, okay? It's going to ship with a protective outer sleeve, and I'll take the records out of the gatefold to ship it, all right? So if you get that one, just know, and I handled it with gloves, okay? Just a single incision right there with a very sharp knife. Pulled it out enough just to verify that it was the gold one, tucked it right back in, and that's that. So, and on this one, I've got like 6. So, again, be fast if you're still hunting gold Folklore. Record number 7 is another one that I know that a lot of you have been looking for a while, just like Original Speak Now. So, record number 7 is Debut. We'll have a decent amount of these, but it's not going to be enough. So, be fast to get your copy of Debut, but it's right there. We'll have it. Record number 8, Original Red. Now, let's talk about this one really fast. Late last year, beginning of this year, there was a rash of these that went out that had 2 of the second disc. So it had 2 CDs instead of an AB and a CD in it, okay? So I had to open all of these, okay? But same thing like I just talked to you about with Folklore. Single slit, pulled each record out just to verify that they said A, B, and CD, and they're all good, but these are all going to be open. Now, I left the shrink on, okay, but there's no hype sticker or anything like that, but the shrink is still going to be on. I'm not going to assume that everybody's going to want to take it off. That's not my place to do that, but these have all been verified. They're all good. All of them have an A, B, and a CD record in it. They're good to go, so that's Original Red for you. Record number 8. One more to go. And record number 9 to round out our drop, last but never least, it's Rep on the picture disc. I'm just going to go ahead and save you guys right now. It's not the orange, it's the picture disc, all right? But we've got Rep. So that's your 9-album Taylor drop. So there you have it, guys. 9 amazing Taylor albums that are all going to be live for you in just a little bit, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, Friday. Hit the comments. Let me know what you guys are hoping to get. Tag a friend or 6. There's plenty of things to go around, obviously, so spread the information, spread the love. Let's help some Swifties start to round out their collections. And even if you're not going for anything on this one, if you've purchased with us before, chime in and let people know about your experience. There's probably going to be a ton of people that discover us with this video, this drop, that have never heard about us. Let them know we're a good place to shop at and that they're going to have a great experience here. All right. Thank you guys so much for your time. Can't wait to see what all you guys pick up, and I will get these out to you as fast as I can next week. All right. You guys be well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.